What's going on, Camwise family? Do you think I can transform this Tesla Model 3 from grimy to shiny using one product? Well, if you want to find out if I do or if I can, make sure to stay tuned throughout the whole entire video because I'll be showing you guys how you guys can be doing this at home. Let's get started. If you think about it, this is actually one of the smartest cars on the road. It's fully electric, has all these cool features, but one cool feature that it does not have right now is that it's completely dirty and grimy. The owner of this car parked it outside, and unfortunately he does live in the valley with dirt roads, and his neighbors turned on the sprinklers, water landed on it, and dirt roads, gravel roads, everybody that knows gets all that filth and grime that sits on top of their car. And now it has a little bit of stubborn water spots to it. It has a little bit of light layer of grime. But how do you actually clean a Tesla? How do you actually reduce scratches and swirls when you're washing the car? Well, today I'll be telling you guys how fast, fun, and simple it is to wash your car. So if we just go right down here, it's going to be the 2-bucket method. The 2-bucket method is going to take your wash level to the extreme. A 2-bucket method is designed so you guys can avoid scratches and swirls at home. To start off with, I need a high sudsing lubricated soap. That is why I'm going with Supreme. Now this is going to be the only chemical I'll be using to wash this car. Is Supreme strong enough to remove all the filth and grime? I believe so. Now Supreme is designed for anybody that is short on time and still wants to just wax finish on their car. But this phenomenal product works on any type of color car. So if you are short on time and you're that person that still wants to just wax finish, pick up Supreme. This will change your life. Then I do need some type of equipment, so I'll be using the Torque Big Mouth Max Release Foam Cannon. Now this Torque Big Mouth Max Release Foam Cannon connects to any type of pressure washer as long as it has a minimum PSI level of 800. All you need to do is pre-fill it with pure water, then grab your choice of soap, open up the spout, give it 2 good squirts. Now these 2 good squirts are equivalent to 2 ounces of soap inside your foam cannon, and wow, it smells just like cotton candy. I love cotton candy, but spin it back on, stir it, don't shake. Make sure your foam adjustment knob is fully to the right because we always get a lot of comments saying, how do I get suds like on YouTube? And it's fairly simple. So whenever your Torque Big Mouth shifts out, it's actually twisted all the way to the left. All you want to do is just twist the nozzle all the way to the right. Once it's fully to the right and is already locked in, stir, don't shake, put it away. And like this, you set up your 2-bucket method. So whenever you get your ProFlow PM2000 or the pressure washer you're using today, it's going to connect to your quick release fitting just by releasing the tip, connect it here and foam up. But we're not there yet. So I'll leave this pressure washer tip on here, and a pro tip, make sure it always clicks in. Next up, you want to reduce scratches and swirls, especially on a dark color car that shows everything and anything. That is why I'll be using a dirt trap. Now these dirt traps are super cool and they could actually be used double. So you have a super muddy car, you could actually stack them and insert them at the bottom of your bucket. But in this occasion, it's filthy, but not that dirty. So I'll just be getting my, excuse the noise. All you want to do is get your dirt traps and you want to insert them at an angle. So always insert them at an angle because if you do not, what ends up happening is it's going to start floating. So you want to prevent it from floating or trolling all over your bucket because no matter if you push it down, it's not going to sit flush at the bottom. So that is why we always recommend insert them at an angle, cause a seal, now they sit at the bottom of your bucket. Now I have 2 different types of bucket. One's going to be my rinse bucket, the other one's going to be my wash bucket. In this occasion, turquoise on blue, this is gonna be my wash bucket. I'll get some soap, add 1 to 2 ounces of soap inside of there. I'll get my Chenille wash mitt, I'll throw that in there. Now what you want to do is grab your pressure washer wand, turn on your pressure washer, and start off by rinsing down the surface of the vehicle. Anyways guys, let's get right into the rinsing process. Let's get started. So I just finished foaming up this car. Now it's just time to get my pressure washer tip, insert it back into the pressure washer wand, make sure it completely clicks, activate my suds. Now it's time to actually scrub it down. Now, this Tesla Model 3, like I told you guys before, is actually very smart. It's one of the smartest cars on the road. So, it's very simple how you wash it. Now this car does have different types of materials. One thing it does not have is obviously an engine. It does have an engine, but that does not mean it cannot get cleaned, right? So if you guys actually want to see how to clean an engine bay on this, I'm joking guys, there's no engine, but just go in linear motions whenever you are scrubbing on the surface of your car. Now this is going to be a key technique for anybody that has a dirty car, because what ends up happening is all the filth and grime is going to get dragged across all the surface of your vehicle. So always be sure to use a 2-bucket method to ensure a pristine, luxurious wash. Come back, get more soap, and continue scrubbing it throughout the whole entire car. Now, as you guys can see, I always take it a panel at a time, and I start from top to bottom. This is just going to ensure I get the least grime possible. And then after this, I actually go to the bottom of the car. So this is just a demonstration process. If I actually come down here and scrub it, this is why you don't want to start from the bottom to the top, because all this filth and grime is going to go back onto the car. But luckily, I have dirt traps at the bottom of my bucket that's going to allow me to scrub it out, get my washman completely clean. I'm gonna keep this washman just stirring it. Then you guys can see it at the bottom, it's moving. Come back up, and it's completely clean. If I need a little bit more scrubbing power, come back down, inspect it, wring it out. It's completely clean. Now it's good to go. So we will be doing this linear process around the whole entire car. Now, if you are washing in a place, where you have a lot of sunlight, it's still hot outside, what I recommend you guys do is use a drying aid, something like Afterwash. You guys might see it up here, or you guys can check the link down below. Use Afterwash to shine while you dry. But in this occasion, I only have one product to transform this look of this car. So let me just finish scrubbing the whole entire car, and then I just need to dry it up. Should I show you guys how to dry? I'll show you guys how to dry. So I'll meet you guys back to dry this car up so you guys can see I only use one product to transform this car. I'll be right back. Okay, so we just finished washing it, scrubbing it, rinsing it. Now it's just time to dry using the Woolly Mammoth. It's fairly simple. Go to the surface of the car that you are working on and wipe in linear motions. Now this is going to allow you to dry a car fast and easy, whether it's an SUV, whether it's a truck. This towel can hold up to a gallon of water. So yeah, as you guys can see, I'm just gonna work my way around the whole entire car like this. And I do a secondary pass just so I can make sure any missed spots I missed. Now I got. Now, I wonder how fast I could actually dry this car, but I'm talking to you guys, so I need to focus. But this towel can be used on mirrors, on glass. You could use it at home. You could use it for anything. It's super soft, super plush. It also has silk line banding on it, which is designed so your towels will not tear. You guys see how I'm pulling on it? This silk line banding that says Chemical Guys all over it does not allow it to tear. So let me just finish drying the surface of the car. And just by looking at it, I think I achieved washing this car and bringing back the shiny look of it. Now it's going to be super smart and super shiny. There you guys have it. I went ahead and transformed this Tesla Model 3 from grimy to shiny using one single product, which is Supreme Wash and Wax. So guys, if you guys do like this video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. If you guys would like to pick up any of these products I used in today's video from that one chemical Supreme or the accessories I used today in this video, you guys already know where to find it. ChemicalGuys.com or your local detail garage. As always, we'll see you guys next time.